Hi and welcome back. I'm Caroline Best of the Tao of Horsemanship. This is Everything Horses and More YouTube channel and video library. You guys know who Lovey is. This video of our beginner rider series, or common mistakes beginner riders make, is all about teaching the half halt in you and in your horse. So you already know, if you've been following this series, all the different lessons, riding lessons we've been learning in this series. Everything from the body position to how to anchor our seat and feel balanced, to getting on and pre-flighting our horse and pre-flighting ourselves, to the stop, the emergency stop, breathing, focus, how to go forward, everything. And now, as I've mentioned in all of the videos, each one leads to the next, builds and develops the next video so that it's easier to achieve. And that's why we've saved the half halt till now. So we've already worked on our go button with our horse, we've worked on suppling with our horse, mostly at the halt, and we've worked on our stop button. And you're going to need all those things to help you with a half halt. Because if not, you're going to feel like you are pulling and yanking and forcing your horse to either stop or kicking and constantly nagging and bumping your horse to go. And we don't want that. We're not here to kick to go or pull to whoa. We can always close our hands, shorten our reins, and stop our horse. But we don't want to be pulling. So today we're going to discuss and demonstrate the half halt. And the first thing I want to say is there is no true halt in a half halt. There is no true halt in a half halt. It is merely a slowing down of the movement with an emphasis on pushing the horse forward while you're asking them to slow down. So this happens at the same time, almost like a half go instead of a half slow. So a half halt is only going to work when you have impulsion or forward movement. You have more go in your horse. And then you're going to take away that movement without stopping them. When the half halt is correct for our horses, there will be a shift of balance to our horse's haunches, engaging the hind end and strengthening our horse, so they can power up from behind and maintain correct balance. It's okay, love. Hi, precious. Come here, sweetie. So the half halt helps with developing smoother, more fluid transitions within your horse, ultimately making the gaits smoother. It's a great way to develop a better, stronger, deeper way of communicating with the aids, subtle aids, of course. And it really teaches you how to prepare your horse, alert your horse of the change in you that's going to be telling them to slow down. So when I say that, it's a great way to teach your horse to really tune into you and pay attention. It's excellent. It is an amazing way to help your horse maintain self-carriage. So what needs to happen first in our body is the weight of our seat, the transfer of the weight. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. Also tightening of the core, locking up. It's almost like a stomach crunch. You can see with my hand. So it's a being able to tighten up and release. Tighten up and release. Your thighs are going to also help and tighten up, but not your calves. Not the way I teach it. See, a lot of people use their calves to constantly push and squeeze and make the horse go forward. No. That's not the way I teach. And it dulls your horse out. The fourth aid of your body is going to be how you tighten your fingers around the rein, only if they don't respond to your physical shift in weight. So you got to play with this. As I always say, play with it. Have fun exploring, experimenting with this, because you've got to find the right feel and timing in the movement, whatever the movement is, whichever gait it is. Now, as you all know, I'm in a bareback pad. I don't teach this with the rising trot or posting, because for those of you that are familiar with me, you know why. For those of you that are not familiar with me, there's no reason why you all should learn the rising or posting trot. As a horse trainer, yes, and I will only use it for me in advanced movements to further strengthen and develop the balance and the self-carriage and elasticity in the movement for the upper level movements. That's the only time I'm going to use it. You guys are being taught the sitting and rising trot, or the rising and posting trot, not the sitting. You need to be taught the sitting because you're riding unbalanced horses, and also your instructors don't know what they're teaching you. And so you're cheating. And a lot of times you're using that half halt during the rising or posting trot. Well, I'm going to sit here and teach you how to use it at the walk, sitting, and also through the sitting trot and through the canter. All right, I'm going to get ready for a half halt to slow it down. I'm going to do it right now. Sit up tall, lock up, and she went to stop. It's okay, you guys got to see it though. So let's go to this medium trot. And I'm actually just going to slow it down to a walk again. Good girl. There we go, much better. We're going to ask her to relax her top line and relax into the canter, not hollow in the canter. You're fine. 1, 2, 3. Good, much better. I didn't bounce that time either. Good. So get a nice little canter. Good girl, that bug. Good girl. I'm going to take my half halt to a trot. Good. To a walk. Thank you. Keep playing with this and play at a safe, slow movement and speed. All right? May you always be one with your horse.